I'm making homemade pizza, and I'm gonna let you join in. I've got the dough rising now. Worst part is over. It was too wet. I measured everything exactly like I do every single time, and that's the bread making process. Fortunately, you got flour to add to it. This house makes a lot of noise. Click, pop, crunch. I was astonished by this. I took a video of it last night, but I'm I was looking at it last night thinking, why are all the tomatoes gone? Just disappeared almost overnight. You think the deer had something to do with that? Two little guys there. Well, there's a couple there too, but down there, these things are really tragic. And I've given up on the jalapenos. What makes them turn black like that? This guy just keeps plugging along. I have steamed the onion and green pepper, probably for about 4.5 minutes in the microwave. Release some of the moisture. That's the downfall of mini pizzas. I've done it. That's how I figured this out. Goldfinch. I'm not even going to try and show you. There's two of them flying onto the thistles. So the goldfinch like the thistles. Steam the veggies to release moisture. That's the downfall of many early pizzas for people, is they put ingredients on top that release moisture as they bake and make everything soggy, and there's no recovering from that. You could bake it forever. Well, you could bake it forever and have a crispy pizza, but how does the... It needs another half an hour or so. Give it another minute. That's why I have two timers, so I can time times two. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we have success. That was 500 degrees. Oh, soft. Very soft dough. Soft compared to frozen pizza. Which is cardboard. One more. Want one with sausage on it. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah. Happy Hanukkah. Oh yeah. The dough is cooked. Hard to see them moving. I'm not going to disturb them. I have come to the theory that the essence of our consciousness, our personality of who we are, is not centered in our head physically, but it's much like cloud computing, if you all know what that means. I do cloud computing all the time. Everybody does, or a lot of people, mostly these days. Park your documents, your projects, up in the cloud, which is not in your computer. Your computer works on the document that's in the cloud, and when you hit save, it sends it to the cloud for safekeeping. You can also keep it on your computer, only on your computer if that's what you want to do, but it's unsafe. If you have a computer failure, then that document might be corrupted and gone. So I have a theory, hypothesis, that the essence of who we are, personality and memories and thoughts, ideas, are stored in the cloud. And what that means, humanly, spiritually, I don't know. It's not in a cloud up in the sky that I'm looking at right now. That's ridiculous. And how this all works, I don't know. But it works faster than the speed of light. It could be housed in a star that's 50 million light years away. But it transfers that quickly. Pileated woodpecker. And the more I think of this idea, the more compelling it is that would be more reasonable than having our non-tangible, our spiritual, I don't know how else to describe it. It's not a physical thing that is our memory. A memory is not you can't take it out of your head and look at it like you can a photo album. It's, love is not a physical, material thing either. It's an idea. It's as tangible as a memory to our thinking, but it's not a tangible, material item made up of atoms and molecules. I don't even know how those things work, actually, molecules and atoms. I throw that out there because I don't know what else to say. Is that pileated mad at you? What time is it? Supper time for? No, it's too early for her. Well, what do you want? Why don't you lay down and enjoy your ragtag old sleeping bag? Now I've lost my train of thought between a card error and her leaving me. Pileated's back. The top of that leafless birch branch. I ought to post a picture of a pileated for you folks. Well, I have photographed them occasionally or videoed them, but I try to keep an eye toward each episode of Life on the Bog, a somewhat autonomous entity, in that if somebody came and watched it without ever watching any of the other earlier episodes, they would have a clue as to what I'm talking about. If I were to post a picture, for instance, of a pileated woodpecker here, they may not have seen any of the earlier video clips, so they wouldn't be completely in the dark. That's kind of a balance I have to tightrope walk along with these episodes, of not making the assumption that a viewer has watched from beginning episode 1 all the way through episode whatever this is. She's waiting for either a hand signal or a wink, and the wink will get her barking, because now she knows that's the signal for food time. All right. I don't know what time it is, and I don't really care. Nothing happening in the world of weather or not. I don't know why they post 2 severe weather alerts 2 minutes apart, because they read in a watch in effect for us until 11 p.m. Let's see what the radar shows. I'm sorry, the weather map. Rain may form in the next 60 minutes. It's all missing us. I don't know how they can tell us of a severe warning for weather or not. We get it. Ooh, bounty. 1, 2, 3, 9. 10, 11. Well, hello, girl. Well, there we go. There you are. There you are. I didn't know how she would take to being touched. Oh, this is nice. I like it. I sure as hell don't want to let them get away. We are making cinnamon roasted pecans. We need 15 ounces of pecan halves, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, half a teaspoon of salt. And these are really, really very good. They take an hour to bake, split into 20 minutes 3 times at 250 degrees on a cookie sheet, 13 by 19. Well, you'll see. Oh, I can't forget the cinnamon. That's what they're called, cinnamon roasted pecans. So, are you going to help? Now we got to froth an egg white. I don't want to make the mistake. I have other recipes that call for frothing the egg white, and I have in the past cracked the egg, gotten the egg white out, thrown the yolk away, only to discover I need the yolks in the recipe for the cinnamon bread. I have punctured the yolk, and I have learned from hard experience you can't get away with a little bit of yolk. It won't froth up. So everything seems to be going off the rails all at the same time. Simultaneous in the recipe either, which, if you're living in this house, oh my God. Take two. That's a pretty yellow white. Maybe I hadn't punctured the first one. Oh my God, come on. You can tell I don't do this very often. Now you will think for sure this is nowhere near enough egg white froth to do the job. It is. This is probably the 10th or 12th time I've made these, maybe 15 times, and they have always worked out. I did one time, I did it with 2 egg whites. I didn't need to. Make sure you get them all coated. Now, beautiful. It says to lightly grease the pan. Well, I don't need to. This is so well seasoned. It's Califon to start with. It needs no. Then spread them out into as even a layer as you can. You want the heat to get at every single pecan.